Okay, we have the green bars and we have the live counters ticking up, so that means we are live, and that means welcome back to the Storytime Network. Part 4 of Who Fucking Knows How Many in ranking One Piece characters.
Question mark.
It's going to be so many. We're not even through the H's yet.
Okay, y'all. You know who I am. You know what I'm here for. Are you ready for Fuzzy's hot take of the week?
Oh boy. This should be good.
I hinted at Mill what my hot take was going to be. Would you like to guess, Jack?
Is it that we should... Is it Kuma?
Yes, it is Kuma.
What's it about Kuma?
And that's the reason this is a hot take, gentlemen, because I think we should move him down.
Oh?
That's right. That's right. You heard me correctly. Down, not up.
Why?
The long and the short of it is that this isn't even a hindsight issue at this point. Kuma had the motive, means, and opportunity, as it were, to resolve his whole world government brainwashing situation, especially in the communication fashion, like in a way, in so many ways that would have been better than what he ended up doing. So what I mean by this is, like, it's one of those, it's like the most tragic example I've seen of the whole really good devil fruit not necessarily being used in the optimal fashion. Is in that they were like, yeah, you can't plan anything fancy because the world government is constantly listening and just spying at all times, right?
Mm-hmm.
My issue is that he can literally zorp bits of his memory out. That is like, and he's been shown to be able to zorp out bits of memory like faster than any camera snail is capable of perceiving. So why, pray tell, did they not just communicate that way? Also, he talks about the fact that his memory things are copies. Which, that being the case, why would you not just make multiple copies?
He mentioned that they degrade over time.
They degrade over time, but then Vegapunk solved that problem in the same panel! On literally the same page, he was like, oh yeah, no, I can take care of that. So, why not just...
It's to do it with more than one outside of government surveillance is the issue.
Again, like, basically what I'm trying to say is I am 99% sure there was a way out.
Well, here's a thing, Fuzzy. Not every character is going to have... You have something called fourth wall bias, and that you can think of something that, but not necessarily characters can, because you have more information than they do.
This is because I bring this up because this is stretching suspension of disbelief. Because Vegapunk is supposed to be the smartest person on the planet.
Haven't we had multiple conversations about how intelligence isn't uniform across all areas?
No, but like, it's just... They had so many people consulting on this.
Can we save this for when we actually have to change rankings around? Because we are nowhere near that point.
Yeah, no, I agree on that.
So let's get started with the first person we're ranking today, Heat, member of the Kid
He
Pirates.
has a neat design, but beyond that...
I don't know who that is, and therefore...
He's on the Kid's pirate crew, he's the dude who breathes fire.
He breathes fire?
Yes, he breathes fire.
Yeah, that's his whole thing.
Oh, I didn't even
I didn't realize who...
I mean, I'm willing to put him in style with no substance.
That's as high as he should go, honestly.
Right, this generic-looking motherfucker.
Don't know who this is.
You could be describing a lot of people.
Let's see, where is he?
Hipoko, a member of the Alvida Pirates, and the older triplet brother of Popoko and Popoko.
Pointless and forgettable.
Did the Alvida Pirates, even join up with Buggy?
Nope.
Nope.
Then, yeah.
They just kind of disappeared from the story. I believe this is, Kalgara's wife?
Again, if it takes that long to figure out who the person even is...
Herb. Oh, she is dead.
Oh yeah, no, she's Kalgara's wife. Of course she's long dead.
I don't remember who the fuck Kalgara is.
The guy from the Nolan flashback in Skypiea.
Oh, Nolan's heterosexual life partner.
Yes, no, he was so gay with Nolan that I forgot he was married.
Not inaccurate, but still.
It's like, oh yes, that's his wife who he totally, loves and has sex with. I mean, definitely not just some sort of cover while he's in the closet.
In fairness, they do have a daughter.
So, how many gay people have had daughters?
Probably, a disturbingly high amount.
Yeah, no, there's all sorts of stories about closeted people who have children. That's nothing new.
Just because the man needed an heir doesn't mean that he actually enjoyed the act.
I'm not saying anything in that regard, honestly.
Look, all I'm saying is...
he was bi. You do realize that, right?
There's also that, yeah.
Yes, but it's more funny if he was just very gay for Nolan, and the...
Not mutually exclusive, to be fair. But yes, Helmeppo. Honestly, surprising amount of character development for a tertiary character.
Speaking of gay, he and Kobe are banging, right?
Nah, he'll never find. He'll never measure up to Kobe's actual crush.
I don't think Kobe has banged a thing in his life.
Oh yeah, no, he's super virgin.
I think Helmeppo would if Kobe was actually into it, but I just don't think. I think any come-ons have just slid off Kobe's back.
Oh my.
Now, to be fair, Kobe would absolutely bang Luffy. 100%.
Oh, that's not even a question.
Here's the thing, you've got two idiots who don't really... I mean, Luffy just is uninterested in general, and Kobe is just an idiot in that sense, I feel like. And so, like, that's never going to happen.
In many senses. Don't just say in that sense. There are many ways in which Kobe is an idiot.
Anyways, Helmeppo should go in relevant and likable, I think.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Like I said, he has a surprising amount of development for a tertiary character.
Mm-hmm.
He has more development than he has any right to have, realistically speaking.
Yeah.
Precisely. This fucker, the guy who kidnapped Luffy at the start of the series.
The man who, by consequence, helped take Shanks' arm, which may or may not have made Shanks worse.
You mean better?
Worse in a better way is what I mean.
Mm-hmm. But yes.
Oh, okay, yes, no, I see. It took a minute.
Where do we want to put him? Because he...
Is he the one that Lucky Roo just, like, shot in the head?
No, that was one of his crew.
Higame is the one who, I think, got nommed by the Sea King.
He did. I'd say fun, but actually relevant, but villainous, because he's a very small role, but he has a very big impact on the plot.
He kind of does.
It's kind of wild to think about how much of an impact he has.
Yeah.
In many ways, there is no One Piece without Higuma.
Mm-hmm. Hilden, I believe this guy is.
Yep. Zombie messenger.
Yep. Yeah. He's not super real. Hero Luck. Oh boy. So how high do we want to put Hero Luck? Best supporting, you think?
Anything below best supporting is probably like doing him a disservice, right?
I'd say best,
honestly,
I'd say best supporting.
Yeah, like anything lower than best supporting is just like not it.
Like I've said before, I do want to try and keep peak character like as exclusive as possible.
Oh yeah.
And of course Of course it's exclusive. It's the Buggy D Clown tier.
Hina. Yep. I'd say she's relevant but likable at highest. She's not like super
Honestly, she's not that relevant.
So maybe fun but irrelevant?
Yeah.
She's still a fun character for sure, but I can see it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what she's... To be fair, she's
the reason he got captured.
I mean, I feel like that is a reason to put her in relevant and villainous, but, you know.
She's still more likable than any other character in that tier is the problem.
I know. I'm joking. Fun but irrelevant is probably right, yeah. She really has not done much in terms past when she was introduced.
Yeah.
She hasn't done much, period, really. Like, she kind of just...
Yeah.
She exists. Allegedly.
Okay, I think she's a rear admiral now, actually.
Yes, because Marine ranks below Admiral are very relevant.
To be fair, any of the Captain and above ranks have potential to be relevant. It's just anything below Captain is like, you're not gonna do anything. But yes, these two hippos don't really,
Hippo Gentleman is a wild zombie.
I guess he has a neat design, but I don't know if that's really worth putting him above Pointless Forgettable.
Yeah, I'll give him style with no substance. Hippos are vicious fucking things.
They are.
They kill more people than lions.
This one, I don't know. This next hippo, I don't recognize.
Yeah. I would have thought it would be Hip, but that's apparently a kid pirate.
Huh. Most of the pirates are not going to get brought up.
I know, I'm doing it, Fuzzy. I'm doing it. But you gotta remember that we have the fucking ADHD curiosity.
Yes, I know that we are a podcast entirely consisting of ADHD brain, of which at least one is diagnosed and two are very likely, but not diagnosed. I know that, but at the same time, there's so many characters left to do.
We can't get too sidetracked. Anyways, oh yeah, this is definitely not Odin's father. No siree. Definitely not. So the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure that Odin's father, yeah, Sukiyake is on the list as well, separately. So we could treat them as separate characters just because they have different roles in the story.
No, we treat him as the same
Who
character.
is he?
I've already created
Yeah.
a tier for character copies, so don't worry about that.
Hmm.
'Cause I
No,
was
but
getting...
how old is this dude?
He is like in his 70s, I think. Maybe older. Because Odin was like maybe 40 when he died. At most.
The life expectancy is weird in this universe.
I don't... Actually, I can look up his age right now. It'll just take me...
Like, no, let's not and say we did.
It'll literally take me just like less than a minute. Oh, it does not say his age. Okay.
No, most
Odin
characters
was 39
don't
when
have
he
an
died.
age.
Odin
Well,
died
no.
at 20 years before the story, or before current day Wano. So that probably puts Sukiyake in his like 60s to 70s. Hey,
He's 81.
Okay, he's
goddamn.
oh, he's fine. I guess, like, he's kind of an ineffective monarch, as it were. It's not really his fault, but at the same time, like, a lot of bad stuff did go down.
I mean, to be fair, we have a lot worse monarchs in the series.
Of the sympathetic ones, he's not that high
He's
up.
probably the least effective of the sympathetic monarchs, yes. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'd say probably like,
Relevant and likable.
yeah, that's as high as he'd go though.
I remember seeing that dude. He's another fucking...
He's the ruler of Zou before Dogstorm and the Cat Viper.
Is he not a Mile fruit?
Hitsuken.
man?
No, he's a mink. He's the mink ruler of Zou before Dog and Cat.
Do you want to know his official English name?
Oh, Duke Genghis Bon.
Yeah.
Okay, he deserves to go higher just for that alone.
That's so much better than the. No, I'm not even gonna start.
Okay, so where do we want to put him? Unpun irrelevant?
Yeah, no, he deserves it just for the pun.
That is some god tier punnage from the English translation. Bravo.
To be fair, it's the same in the Japanese.
Oh, that's Oda for you.
So, but they just brought it over. Hody!
Absalom.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Do you want to put him in Absalom or genuine annoyance?
Fuzzy, what do you think?
Because I don't know if he was awful enough to be Absalom tier in terms of like his crimes.
So the worst
He was
part
a
of
real irritation.
the worst part of Hody is how, like, how much of a nothing individual he is.
Yeah. He is a racist cockhole, though.
He is, but it's like he's just. I don't even know how to articulate what his
He's
deal is.
such a nothing character.
Yes,
Part of it is by
essentially.
choice, but still. Like, that's definitely partially by choice.
It is, but like that again. Just because, okay, this is something we need to like. Probably we could have an entire conversation / podcast on. Just because something is thematically relevant does not necessarily mean that it makes the character interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I agree with you on that.
Like, is it relevant that he's a nothing character? Yes! Does that make him a better character? No! No, it doesn't!
So, Absalom?
No. He's like too much of a nothing character to be an Absalom tier.
Genuine annoyance, then.
Yes.
Hogback! Absalom.
Absalom. So the thing with Hogback is that he is much more intentionally designed to be a disgusting person than Absalom was apparently supposed to be comic relief, but like, I don't think Hogback deserves to be in Love to Hate because he's such a disgusting person.
And he made Chopper sad.
That is also
a death penalty. Kill him.
Yes.
By the way,
Kill
have
him.
you guys heard the clip of like these Straw Hats singing? I think it's Jingle Bells in Japanese.
Oh my god, that sounds adorable.
Fucking Chopper's bit is like Jesus Christ. Meanwhile, Luffy just fucking like Luffy's great and he just goes ham.
That's Luffy.
That
for you.
is his entire purpose in life, yes.
I will send you a clip after the stream is done. Anyway, random old man.
This is Choo-Choo's previous owner.
Oh. Still a random old man if I feel like.
Hold on. Holden has a fun-ass design for a largely irrelevant villain.
And he's got a fun bit.
Look,
Bit of
It
a
is
line punching him
fun.
in the crotch is so funny.
it's fun until you think about it, and then it's horrifying. Like most of the...
That's like 90% of the gifters.
Yeah, it's just like... God, what was Oda smoking?
Yes. Fun but irrelevant or style but no substance, either one. Which do you think?
We've put villains in fun but irrelevant.
Yeah.
This is
Oh, this is Lasso. No, not Lasso.
Holy.
Holy, Ohm's dog.
Yeah.
Oh, well, So, his owner is a garbage person. That's not his fault. But,
Yeah.
like...
Apparently he's not a very intelligent dog either.
Yep.
Considering Zoro literally told him to knock himself out, and he did.
That was so funny, though. Honestly, like, I'd say fun but irrelevant. Because his bit of just listening to anyone's commands was very funny.
Better done than Baby 5.
Oh, God, don't even get me. We all know how I feel about Baby 5.
Yeah.
Yes, you talked about that at length when we were discussing her.
Hongo, I believe, the doctor of the red hair pirates.
Oh god. The red hair pirates are in a similar boat to the Whitebeard pirates and the Roger pirates in that we know so little about most of them. Despite their relevance to the larger world.
Yeah, we know they exist, that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only like
more
4
about the- we
relevant
actually know
red hair
at this
pirates.
At this point in the story, we know more about the Whitebeard pirates than we do about the red hair pirates.
We literally only know the bounty of Shanks and one of the rookies, and that's it.
And the only reason we know Shanks' bounty is because, like...
We know all the other Emperor bounties.
Yeah.
But yes,
So, pointless and forgettable?
for now, yeah. If he becomes more relevant to the story later, we might bump him up, but yeah. Whoop Slap! Why is Whoop Slap up here?
I don't
He's
know. Anyway, pick character.
No, not Pete character.
I mean, he
That's
came
supporting,
in like,
obviously.
what was it, top 10 in the fucking...
Top 50. He came in the top 50.
Top 50 for him.
And that was actually because of a campaign by a One Piece YouTuber who just was like, "Hey, vote for this guy because it'll be funny as fuck if we get him in the top 50."
I mean,
And you know what? I can respect the hustle.
It was funny.
Yeah, they were right.
Yeah, I believe it was Grand Line Review that did that one.
All right.
That did that campaign.
It
Relevant and likable, I think, because he is like the mayor of Luffy's home village.
Yeah.
And did play a big part
His
in
name
shaping
is
him.
Whoop Flap, and there's like something both deeply comical and deeply disturbing about that in ways that I can't quite articulate.
This is Hotori. I believe that is one of the priest Satori's brothers. He is genuinely annoying.
Oh god, I didn't realize that was his actual head.
Yep.
I genuinely
Look.
thought that was just a face on a back.
Listen,
Hotori
Listen.
and Kosuke are genuinely annoying as hell.
look, One Piece character designs, I want to go inside Oda's brain one of these days. I just like want to see what he does in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, there is a kid pirate named House. Not relevant because she's not on here, but still.
Yeah. Who is this?
I'm looking. I don't see him. I think he's non-canon.
Probably.
So non-canon it hurts.
Two baboon folk.
I believe the one on the left is like the king baboon that Zoro fights in filler. I do like the Humandril gimmick, but like... Oh, it's probably Humandril King and Humandril.
Probably, yeah. Hyogoro.
Hyogoro.
Kinda
He's
cool.
great.
Low-key.
I think Hyogoro belongs pretty high up, honestly.
Yeah, no,
He's one of the best supporting characters in Wano.
I'm not sure if I'm willing to put him in
I don't know best supporting,
I
but
think
definitely relevant and likable.
relevant and likable for sure. Yeah, no, he's a cool dude.
He's just such a good dude.
I have a soft spot for very buff grandpas.
Dude, him just going absolutely fucking Super Saiyan and wrecking shit against the Beast Pirates was so great.
Also, Fuzzy, having read some of your stuff, I'm well aware.
Yes, this guy is Hyozo. He's the octopus swordsman dude from Fishman Island.
Okay. Does he do anything of note?
He jobs
Not
to Zoro.
Shocker.
Wait, no. Did
He tries
Was he the
poisoning Luffy at one point,
Yes,
but it fails because
yes.
of Magellan.
yeah, he was that guy.
Yeah, so he jobs twice.
Pointless and forgettable or aggressively mediocre?
Aggressively mediocre. He was
incredibly-
supposedly the best swordsman on Fishman Island, and he jobbed super hard.
Is this... this is Ibusu.
So he is some random...
Captain associated with the Doflamingos.
Yeah, he's some random pirate merchant dude. Oh, this is forgettable, yep. Oh, this fucker.
Who's this fucker?
He's the squid dude in Fishman Island.
Is he a squid or is he a kid?
He's a squid.
Is he better or worse than Jobber Dude?
They're
No.
basically all in the same tier, i.e., why do these people exist?
They either belong in aggressively mediocre or genuine annoyance, except for one who is actually kind of funny with his gimmick, but he's not till near the end of the tier list, so...
So which one does this one go in?
I'd say... Do you think he's genuinely annoying, Fuzzy, or is he just like, really forgettable?
They're mostly just mediocre and forgettable.
So aggressively mediocre. I find it funny that aggressively mediocre is higher up than pointless and forgettable, but it's just for, like, much worse characters on average.
Iceberg!
Iceberg! That's supporting. He's honestly one of the best like main arc leader dudes in the series.
He's pretty okay, yeah.
He's the reason that the Mary got to the Straw Hats to save them in Ennie's lobby.
Yeah,
He's just like he's a little dull.
Come on, is he on a level with Hiraluk, with Sword,
Not even close,
Fisher,
no.
Tiger, Corazon? Is he really that level?
No,
or is
no,
he
no.
more
He's like
on the level
he's
of,
not best supporting.
Yeah, is he more on the level of, fucking whoop slap?
Look,
I
let's
genuinely
not go
think the
that
writing
far.
between Iceberg and Frankie is really good and like
I think
surprisingly
it is
nuanced
good,
and
but I
subtle.
wouldn't
But
put him
also,
on
they
the same.
banging, right?
I would not put him on the same level as Frankie.
I guess that's fair.
Like when we
But relevant and likable is the lowest he should go.
No, absolutely relevant and likable. He is 100% relevant. He is 100% likable because he's just a cool dude. He's a regular dude trying to fucking control this madness. But I just again, there has to be levels.
No. He's like he's relevant and likable. Best supporting needs to have a higher standard.
Yeah, if and when we do like a shuffle around to actually rank who's in each tier, we can put him high then. But for now,
Yes.
I think relevant and likable, or at all relevant and likable. Idea man, Creek pirate, staff
he
officer
is...
of planning.
Oh my god! Yeah, no, pointless and forgettable.
Oh man, he just fucking died to Mihawk in the live action. They have a picture of his supposed corpse.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta see this.
I'm not sure if that
God.
actually is true, but like maybe it's not, I don't know. But there's a picture.
Yeah, it has a funny hair thing.
There's a picture Idea Man corpse in the live action series, so
Oh, that's too funny. Hideo. Hideo's fun. He's not super relevant, but he's fun.
he's got an interesting gimmick at the very least. Or at least an
He
interesting
punches
design,
very hard.
I should say.
Yeah.
I'm saying style but no substance.
I think you could put him there or fun but irrelevant, either way. Yeah, style but no substance seems a bit better. He's not as prominent as Hajrudin.
Yeah.
Oh, Igaram.
Was this the first proper fake death?
Yes.
First major
Yes, he
fake out
started
death.
Alabaster really got that train sailing, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Him and Pell, yeah. Though it did also have like the first genuine present day deaths with those no-namers who tried to fight Crocodile and
yes.
died.
Yes. Which an argument can be made that basically doesn't even count, but
Either way. I'd say Igaram is still a good supporting character. I don't think he belongs in best supporting, mind you, but
God no.
it's very good.
Relevant and likable.
I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
he also has a wife who looks exactly like him, which, considering Japan,
Is a little.
I'm sure.
weird.
There are a lot of jokes in like anime and manga about like spouses who look the same despite being completely unrelated.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Especially like you know what really gets me with that where that trope happens?
What?
My Hero has a lot of that, and I'm just like, that's very unsettling if you think about it.
Yeah, it speaks to a lot of homogeneity in the gene pool.
Not just homogeneity in the gene pool, but just in general, one of two things. Either there's a sort of like segregation going on, or there's some incest going on. One of the two. Neither of them is good.
Anyway.
So this one's Ikaku, who is the sole female member of the Heart Pirates.
Token female, yeah. Really not dodging those accusations there, Law.
Listen. Law is always been a very complex character. And by complex, I mean have some outdated opinions.
I thought you were
Style
just
but
gonna
no
say,
substance, I'd say.
I thought you were just gonna say he's gay.
I mean, he's a furry. But
Oh, Inazuma. Inazuma's great.
Mhm.
You go, Gender
Look.
Fluid King.
basically every Okama is kind of an S tier character, like unironically.
Oda did some pretty wild stuff with the Okamas, yeah.
He's like, he somehow succeeded in. I don't know how he did what he did with, like, somehow he managed to make it not as horribly offensive as it possibly could have been.
Outside of
And
the Sanji stuff, yes.
Yeah.
That is an achievement.
Mhm.
Anyway, relevant but likable.
I'd say so, yeah. Relevant and likable.
He is both of those, but they are both of those things, yes.
Like I said, good for our Gender Fluid King.
In hell, Tontata.
Most of the Tontatas are going
I
in
don't want-
bonus and forgettable.
Put him with the rest. You see what I did there?
Go Inuarashi.
Thank you.
Dogstorm.
Why must you hurt me like this, Millington? Why?
So the question is not whether he goes high, but like where he goes up in the higher echelons.
Alright, Fuzzy, in terms of his name, would you prefer Dogstorm or Dogupine?
Can we not just transliterate it?
No,
Why don't we
Why
just
is
call
that
him
not
Dog?
allowed?
The Duke of Dog.
because I refuse.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Where do we put him is the question. Come on, stop bickering about this, please.
I'm gonna get my revenge when we reach Zolo.
Again, that you're not helping your case. You're just making my case for me.
Okay, do we put him in relevant and likable or best supporting?
He's a pretty, like, solid
Honestly-
character.
Honestly, just for the moment where he and Nekomamushi go, Raizo is safe, best supporting.
Dude, that moment is
He's-
just so good.
You might even say he's a very good boy.
The goodest of boys. Oh,
Yeah.
this guy.
Because he unironically is a good boy.
Ippon Matsu. He's the guy who gave Zoro his two of his swords.
Again, low-key one of the most relevant characters in the series, somehow. He just had two named swords lying around. Just like,
Casually.
reasons.
Yep.
Just my man's just casually has, like...
I feel like we kind of have to give him relevant and likable.
We kind of do, because
He's too
how does he
irrelevant to
have
be in
two
fun but
named
irrelevant.
swords? Just two named swords just lying around.
Just like...
He's also a Zoro fanboy.
Understandable.
That's because he has good taste.
Fucking what? The 4Kids dubbed anime pushes him into the basement dweller stereotype and casts Ippon Nume as his mother instead of his wife?
The 4Kids dub be wild and low.
I have so many problems with that, I don't even know where to begin.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
It's very dumb and it's not at all cool.
Yeah, no. This one is Issa. That's Isa's mother. She is not particularly relevant to literally anything.
Cool.
Excuse me.
Who's the walrus dude?
I
The
believe
walrus
it's...
was Paul, I believe.
No, the walrus is John, obviously.
Ilowan?
So,
Whitebeard
Ilowan.
Whitebeard pirate.
Wait. Before we move on, I'd say his design merits style but no substance because he's a walrus.
Fine. I just want to put all the Whitebeard pirates.
Okay.
I just want to put all the Whitebeard pirates in forgettable because
We're not going to be able to do that when we get to Izo.
who is coming up. But first we have Isho.
AKA Fujitora.
Izo. It's an ancient meme. Don't judge me for my ancient memes.
Look, the dude is cool. I like Fujitora.
Very cool.
Honestly,
very much. You know what's interesting? He's a very interesting character because he is on the wrong side of history, and he knows he's on the wrong side of history. So we don't really know why he does what he does.
It's also interesting that he's not a member of Sword, because he feels like he should be like prime member for it.
well, we don't know if whether or not he's a member of Sword. He might be barred from membership because he's an admiral.
Fair.
Yeah, also, the fact of the matter is we can't just put every cool Marine into Sword.
Yeah, because we know what Sword actually is now. We know what Sword is now, and it's like, basically, they're burner agents. They are like... I know it's like also the subtext of all of these burner agents are like actually working to make the Marines better from the inside, but like they are still at the end of the day burner agents, and I don't think the world government will let an admiral be a burner agent.
Fair.
Yeah, this is not practical.
Also, there's a theory that Isho is immune to Hancock's devil fruit power.
He's blind, so yeah.
Yeah, if you go by the logic that he'd...
Like, there was a filler thing where a blind character is completely unaffected by Boa Hancock's fruit.
Also,
what about a person who needs glasses taking them off? Would they then be immune?
Hypothetically.
I think the idea is as long as you can't perceive Hancock, then you are immune to her powers.
Right.
Yes.
Anyway, relevant and likable or best supporting?
Best supporting. His move at the end of Dressrosa was Chadley.
Fuzzy?
It was very good, yes.
I mean, I'm happy with it because, as I said, I fucking love Fujitora.
Yeah, Fujitora's excellent.
He's just got a fucking cool devil fruit.
Oh yeah.
Listen, Gravity is just like...
Gravity is busted as hell.
Just how you'd like... It's an automatic, well, I guess you're just very cool.
Yeah.
And very legal.
This guy is the king of not Greenland, Iwatobi. Don't really see much of his design, so I can't really justify putting him in style but no substance. So I'd say just pointless and forgettable.
Yeah. Apparently named after a penguin.
That is cool. Not enough, though.
Izo.
Izo's such a good character for how little we get to see of him.
Yeah.
Like, he's genuinely supportive of his younger sister, and just, like, he's a gun-toting samurai, which is automatically cool on its own.
He's a gun-toting opera samurai, thank you very much.
Yeah, no, he is, pretty based for that.
The opera part is definitely one of the coolest parts.
I want to say, like...
Relevant and likable?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Well,
he doesn't merit going higher than that, unfortunately, but he's still a really cool character.
He just doesn't show up enough to go higher than that, sadly.
Yeah. Jabra.
You mean Jabra?
One of the more...
I was gonna make the joke if you didn't. Look, it's right there.
Mediocre.
He's the perpetual third ranker of the CP9 crew.
Mediocre.
It's so funny.
He's mediocre. He is the.
He does not deserve to go as high as
On
Kaku for
so
sure.
many levels, I don't even know where to
He is
start with him.
the epitome of mediocre.
I will say, I will push for Kaku to be ranked higher than him, if only for the bits.
Fine.
Just because I think it'd be very
we
funny.
We can work with that. Who's this?
This is the tree. This is one of the zombies. Jack in the Box.
Jobber Jack. Jack the Jobber.
Yes, he goes aggressively mediocre.
Yeah, no, he does. He is just such a jobber. He does nothing.
He does
just
nothing
loses.
but either lose or cheat, and that's it.
He just loses.
And his only real victory that we see in the series is because he used poisoned fucking gas.
Yeah.
Like a fucking punk ass bitch. Loser.
Jackson Banner, Roger Pirate.
Oh my god. We're putting so many of the Roger Pirates in that tier.
Because they haven't showed up.
It's just like we don't have enough information. What are we supposed to do?
I'm fairly sure he appeared. This guy appeared literally once.
So many of the Roger Pirates just do not show up outside of like brief flashback cameos.
The only reason he even has a name is because somebody asked Oda, and I'm assuming Oda just went, fucking Jackson Banner. I don't fucking know."
He does, like, that's not even a joke. That's just how he does it a lot of the time.
Yep. Okay, so this is one of the giant pirates, or not one of the giant. It's one of the numbers. One of the numbers. Yeah, pointless, forgettable.
Yeah.
Most of the numbers are pointless and forgettable.
Django.
Now the real question is, how unchained is he?
Currently he is chained to the world government due to being a Marine, so he is pretty chained right now.
Very unbased of him.
I mean, he's on a level with Full Body, so...
Fun but irrelevant.
Oh yeah, I forgot he and Full Body were lovers.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. They are also both Hina Sims. They want to pull her into their threesome. It's not going to work.
No, and under no circumstances.
Where did we put
She has
Full Body?
standards.
Right below Full Body on the that's perfect. That's
There he
perfect.
is.
Let's
There
leave
he
it
is.
like that.
Yeah, no. Actually, which one of them bottoms do you think?
That's hard.
I would say they just alternate.
They switch. It's fine leaving them like this though. It works.
Alright.
They flip a coin.
Oh, this guy. What was his name? Jarula? No, John Ongo.
Is that name allowed?
No, Jean Bart. Jean Bart.
Jean Bart.
Yes. Paul Blart. I forgot he was a thing.
Yeah, John Bart is cool. He's the guy who law freed from slavery.
Yeah.
He's cool. He has he's based on a guy who did a thing.
Yes, I believe it's Black Bart, aka Bartholomew.
No, he's based on an actual French privateer, Jean Bart.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, you know what? Eustace Kid is based off of. No, it's not him either. Who's based off Black Bart? I forget. I don't know. Anyways, I'd say he fun but irrelevant. He's not super story relevant or anything, but he's still a fun character.
There's a Sean Paul joke in here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Kuma is based off Black Bart.
I can see that.
It's not
Kuma, Black Bart.
I don't know that that's necessarily how it goes, but I am not necessarily surprised.
Who's this bastard?
Jean Goen. Level 1 prisoner on Impel Down.
Oh, that's forgettable.
A lot of them do be like that.
This is Jeep, King of the South Fire Kingdom. I think that's about right.
Is he?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it definitely is.
Okay.
Jeet.
Jeet. Based off of Abdullah and Jeet.
Unfortunately, the wrestler he's based on isn't anywhere near as interesting.
Well, we can still put him with his partner in Style But No Substance. Because he is still based off of a real-life wrestler, which is cool.
Okay, no. The wrestler he's based on is actually cool. It was his son that wasn't that interesting, I'm fairly sure.
Okay. Yeah, usually legacy wrestlers aren't as fun as their predecessors, go figure.
Yeah.
So, I'd say Style But No Substance. Just like Abdullah.
Where's Abdullah?
He's near the top. He's the guy
There he
with the
is.
3 scars on his forehead.
Yep, it's him.
Jerry!
Yeah.
He's that boxer dude who Sanji fights on the train car at Water 7.
Paulus Unforgettable?
Oh, the one
or-
who uses ramen?
Yeah, no, he's the other guy. He's the guy who's like super tall and tries to fight in the Cramp's car. So he just turns himself into a pretzel in the fight.
Pointless and Forgettable or aggressively mediocre?
Oh, completely. I had no idea he existed.
Jack?
That's fine. Oh, Burgess. Good old G-Zess Burgess.
Yeah, Jobber Burgess.
Jobber Burger.
So do we want to put him in aggressively mediocre, or do we want to put him higher because he actually does have some...
No, aggressively mediocre. He is mediocre.
Some of the Blackbeard Pirates are going to go much higher than others.
Demand jobs.
Oh, yeah.
That's his entire thing. Yeah.
Oh, Bonnie.
Oh, okay.
We've gotten a lot of info on Bonnie recently, so this is quite serendipitous.
I mean, we've heard how you feel about her adopted dad, Fuzzy. How do you feel about Bonnie?
I've got nothing against Bonnie. She's a child.
She's a child, and yet she managed to get a over 100 million berry bounty.
That wasn't, as we've seen in the over the course of the last few chapters. That's entirely by accident.
Not entirely. She's still pretty damn strong.
I think the
No,
I feel like the fucking whoever gives out the bounties just finds it funny to give these little girls high bounties.
She is the third character who fits that description, yeah.
To be fair,
I don't think the public at large knows that she's a child, though.
I know,
yes,
but it's
most
still funny.
people outside of like the
Okay,
world
okay.
nobles in her family know.
Let's spin this around then. Oda finds it funny to give these little girls big bounties.
That is funny, yes.
Absolutely, that is 100%. He's like, wouldn't it be funny if this small child was, if a lot of
If this
people
small
wanted
child
to
had a
this
bigger
small
bounty
child?
than, say, Don Krieg
Yes.
or Buggy at the start of the story.
Yes. Where do we want to put her, though? Because I'd say relevant and likable at minimum. If not best, I don't know about best supporting if that's
Yeah.
quite merited yet, but relevant and likable for
Fuzzy,
sure.
what do you think?
I would say that she's irrelevant but likable tentatively until
Until the end of Egghead, where we know what she'll do for the rest of the story.
yeah.
Also,
Because,
I
like,
find
if she winds up joining the Straw Hats, she has a very good origin flashback.
Not everyone needs to join the Straw Hats.
No, but she has a good grounding for it with her flashback and all.
No, but let everyone A lot of characters have good flashbacks that don't join the Straw Hats.
I kind of don't want her to join the
know.
Straw Hats. I feel like she'd ruin the vibe we have at the moment.
No, I feel like she would basically just become the second Chopper.
Yeah, I don't know where she'd fit in the crew either.
That's fair.
Like
Like,
Kara,
quite frankly,
Kara, I could see where, like, job-wise
She'd be the lookout.
and personality-wise she would fit in, you know, and
quite frankly,
Tama, but I just don't see where Bonnie would fit in that crew.
Quite frankly, I would be very upset if Tama didn't make it onto the Straw Hats, but Bonnie did.
Yeah, or
Well,
Kara,
Tama
honestly.
is like tentatively given a future slot just due to the fact that she's still undergoing her shinobi training.
Every crew needs a fucking ninja pirate.
Exactly. And Tama's not quite a ninja yet, so
Yeah.
once she gets to be a ninja, then she can join the Straw Hats.
Uh,
Jibuemon.
yeah.
He is, I believe, a carpenter in Wano. Oh no, he's a former retainer.
Which I believe is not necessarily mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
Where are we putting him then?
He's not super memorable, if I'm being honest.
No, he's really not. He doesn't do anything.
Oh, this is the Zoro-based zombie.
Jigoro.
Most of the zombies aren't going to get high tier. If I'm being honest. The only one that really merits fairly high tier is Ors.
Ors and like
Ryuma's the other one. Shinbei is peak character.
I kind of agree. Fuzzy?
He's just like
Oh god. Oh. I'm sorry. I now can't think of Jinbei. So there was a series of comic in a series of tweets of the Straw Hats doing pin-ups for a calendar, I think, or something like that, or selling pin-up pictures, and
Oh boy.
like, some of them were very funny, like fucking Luffy just pinning himself to the wall.
It's Luffy.
Or Usopp just looking incredibly awkward and Nami just pissing herself laughing at it. Or Brook getting really into it, but him just being Bones. But the funniest fucking one was fucking Jinbei, full nude and making Usopp paint him.
Draw me like one of your French fish, Usopp.
I will have to try and find it, but it was so fucking funny. I genuinely died laughing. I died laughing at that.
That sounds funny.
It was so fucking
This is John Giant.
didn't he get jobbed to Whitebeard?
He got super jobbed to Whitebeard. He's like one of the Giant Corps in the Marines, and he just got absolutely annihilated by Whitebeard in one shot.
Now, here's the
Aggressively
question.
mediocre.
No, okay, I do have a question. Does he get some sympathy points for being a victim of trafficking by Mother Carmel?
On the one hand, yes. On the other hand, it does not excuse him. Actually, no. Whitebeard is kind of understandable being jobbing too.
Yeah, no, you can get being jobbed to Whitebeard by Whitebeard is nothing to be ashamed
fair.
of.
That's nothing to be ashamed of, but
Whitebeard is the world's strongest man, even when he's dying. Like, jobbing to Whitebeard is not a shame.
okay, you've got a point. I'll give you that.
I mean, in many senses, Akainu also got jobbed by Whitebeard.
Yeah.
So, now, one might also make an argument that Whitebeard later was jobbed by the Blackbeard pirates, but that's an entire...
Whitebeard was literally on his last legs, and they filled him full of bullets, and he still only barely died from that.
So where are we
It was
putting
a
him then?
beast. I'd say fun but irrelevant, or no substance.
Yeah, because it's just like you do have to bear in mind he was trafficked by Mother Carmel and then brainwashed by the Marines. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's basically not his fault. Like, I know that's not. It's like it's one of those things where the brainwashing is really what like makes it ambiguous in his case. I think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Next one is Captain John. He's the dude whose treasure buggy found. I believe he was a rocks pirate.
Yes, he was a rocks pirate. We saw him for the first time
Alive,
like,
yeah.
Very recently.
Okay, here's the picture of pin-up Jinbei.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't like the look on his face.
I really don't like the look on his face.
It's like a draw me like one of your French fish you
It's
saw.
so good.
Okay.
Can we put that up on stream, please?
Later. Do it at the end of the stream. End of the stream, do it.
Look, Twitch rolled back that policy, okay?
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, y'all remember when Twitch was like, hey, draw naked people, it's okay.
That was like a month ago, wasn't it? No, or just earlier this month.
Yep.
Yeah, anyways, Captain John.
Captain John, sorry. I just got distracted finding that, 'cause it's so fucking funny.
But yeah, Captain John just runs into combat while drinking booze, which was very funny to me.
Start with no substance then? He's got a
Stop with no substance.
decent gimmick, but actually didn't do huge amount. See. No idea.
This is the art chick from
Oh.
Dressrosa. Joa, I think? Jorah.
Jorah Mormont?
No, what's her fucking name? Giola, that's what it was. Why is she in the J's? Her name starts with a G.
Dude, I don't know who the fuck made this.
Someone who's very inconsistent, that's who.
Yeah.
Welcome to the internet.
Anyway, where are we putting her?
Style but no substance. Her art fruit gimmick is neat, but beyond that, there's nothing to her. Like, it's a neat devil fruit and all, but yeah.
Diamond Jozu.
You jobbed so hard, I'm sorry.
He's not that bad, is he?
To be fair, who did he get jobbed by? He got jobbed by Mihawk and...
No, it wasn't Mihawk. It was Doflamingo and Kuzan.
To be fair, come on!
Yeah.
Kuzan I can buy. The Duffy is a bit more shameful, honestly.
He is, like, one of the upper echelons of Whitebeard's crew, so yeah.
To be fair, Doflamingo fucking sneak attacked him while Jozu was fighting Crocodile.
Yeah.
That is a fair point, yeah.
Like, come on,
Also, that war was chaotic as
the man
fuck.
just keeps getting hit from behind.
Yeah. Taking back shots and all that, yeah.
Getting his back
Oh god,
blown out.
Jack, you're on backshot meta now? I thought that was a
I
boomer
know
thing.
very little about what back shots are. I only know surface level. But yes, Jozu.
A fan asked,
Honestly,
a
like,
fan
fun
asked-
but irrelevant, I'd say. Fun but irrelevant.
A fan asked Oda if Josu's penis is a diamond, and Oda answered that it is.
That's just the
Again.
answer for literally any fruit thing, though. Like literally, anytime he asks, does a devil fruit
Also,
affect
I
boobs slash
have a
genitals?
bone to pick
Yeah.
with that SBSer who wasted their SBS. Why would you think it wouldn't be? What about, like, maybe early on? Like, I can buy that you ask early on because you're like, oh, how he's gonna do it. But to buy the Whitebeard War, if you're still asking, like, what is wrong with you?
This is another one of the numbers. I don't even remember which one.
Juki.
Juki, that's it.
Or Juki.
Oh, that's unforgettable.
Yeah.
Most of the numbers are, really.
Julius, Whitebeard Pirate.
And the next one's a Tontata. And not one of the memorable ones.
No. Rear Admiral Kadar.
Put him with the rest.
From the Fishman Island flashback.
Oh, that's unforgettable.
Kaido.
So where do we put good old Kai D.O.?
I mean, he's at the very least love to hate.
Oh, absolutely. The question is, do we put him higher than that?
I don't think
No,
he's
he
cheap
loves to hate
character.
that as high.
Hmm.
He
is an
He's
excellent
very
villain,
close
though.
to Absalom here, honestly.
What was that, Fuzzy?
I personally consider him very close to Absalom tier, but like
How come?
he's got just enough charisma to not. He's a horrible person.
I mean, yeah, but a lot of the people we put in love to hate are. We put the five
Yeah, but, like,
elders
he's-
in there.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, fair. Fair.
Like, if they are... So, I think the dividing line is if the horribleness is matched by their charisma and or otherwise their presence in the story. Like, the hatefulness does not outweigh how entertaining it is to watch them be assholes.
Anyway, love to hate.
Yeah. This next one is an impaled down prisoner. Cairo Kureo.
Cairo Cedro?
No, Cairo Kureo.
Y'all remember Cairo Cedro?
No.
Okay, so you said Kaku had to go higher than Jabra, so I guess we're going to put Kaku higher than Jabra.
Style but no substance or fun but irrelevant, I'd say. Wait, who is this guy?
Kaku. You get one
You
Kaku.
cheeky bastard. Mill, don't be a technical asshole.
This is a Wano character, gangster who is a member of the Kyoshiro family.
Yeah, no, that's, I don't think he has enough style to go there. He's
Fine.
irrelevant. You know, I'm not gonna let you get away with that, Mill.
As soon as I saw that I could, I had to try.
I'd say fun but irrelevant for Kaku. He has a fun gimmick. Like, him fucking around with the giraffe fruit was very funny.
You know, Kaku is actually a very interesting character for a very simple reason. He's like the first character in the series we really... He and Khalifa are really the two characters who we first see just discovering their fruit in real time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of fun with their fruits. Like, both of them just do some really funky shit because they're still experimenting. It is very fun to watch. I especially love him just doing the fucking pasta machine. And just, like, having no idea what to do with it. At first.
Fuzzy,
Yeah,
where
fun but
would
irrelevant.
you put Kaku?
Nami, he's a bit more relevant in Egghead, but just barely. So like,
Fun but irrelevant, or relevant but villainous? I think. What was that?
Yeah, fun but irrelevant. I don't really see a reason to put him anywhere higher than that.
Yeah. Probably feel maybe a tier below him. Style but no substance, maybe, or fun but irrelevant, I don't know.
Is she fun? Does she have style?
Yeah, she has style. Yeah, she's fun. No, I think you have an unreasonable hate boner for all the characters introduced in, like, the Water 7 saga.
Because most of them
Look,
are
Water
shit.
7 is not the best part of.
I disagree, and I think you two are being haters.
No, you misunderstand. Annie's Lobby is one of the best arcs when the fighting isn't involved. When fighting is not involved. Because you have to admit, all of the Robin stuff is very like cool and emotional.
Yes, but by the point you get after that, you're burnt out.
That
No,
sounds like
it
a
is-
you problem, Mel.
No, Jack. You have to admit it's kind of badly paced.
I don't
There
have to
are
admit
things-
that because I don't agree with that. And again, I think you two are being unnecessarily harsh on the characters in the arc because you got burnt out on the arc.
Why is Khalifa fun? Why does she have style?
Her fight with Nami is very entertaining, and also her discovering her devil fruit in real time is also very interesting. Not to mention, the fight with Nami is very homoerotic.
Alright, I'll give you that. Style but no substance.
Thank you. This is, Kara... something. Karakuri? Kamakiri. That's it. He's a Skypian warrior. One of Wiper's band. He does not rate nearly as high as Wiper.
I feel like we're heading towards pointless and forgettable.
Yes.
No, we're not heading there. We're there.
Who this?
Kanashiro, shipwright of the Arlong Pirates.
They have a shipwright?
Apparently.
They have a ship?
Apparently he's not doing his job.
Yeah. Oh, this is another one of the Foxy Pirates. The fishman of the Foxy Pirates, who, pulls the boat. I think he's annoying. But...
I don't even remember him, so... Is he even canon?
He's canon. He is in the first event. The boat race with, versus, Usopp, Nami, and Robin.
What's his name? Do you know?
I don't remember his name.
Anyway, Karasu.
Karasu's great.
I do quite like his gimmick. And I think his power is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, his gimmick's good. I like the jokes around him not being understandable because he keeps forgetting to switch on his mic.
Also, is he just confirmation that the Logia awakening thing is just making living creatures?
No, it's not Logia Awakening that we know of.
But like, thus far, the biggest candidates for Logia Awakenings are the Admirals and him, and they've got their whole thing is they make living creatures. It's very sage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sage techniques, imbuing life.
I guess. Do you
Anyway,
want him in relevant, likable, or fun but irrelevant?
I don't think he's quite relevant yet. Have we had any of the other Revolutionary Army commanders?
We had Bello Betty, and I think we put her in either fun but irrelevant or relevant and likable.
We put her in fun but irrelevant, I see it there. So yeah, fun but irrelevant.
Yeah, I think we should put all of them in the same place until, they become
They're
relevant.
very fun, but yeah, they're not super relevant.
Yet.
Exactly. This is Karma. He is one of Whitebeard Captain. He has an
Whitebeard.
octopus head.
Whitebeard Captain.
Yes.
God.
Karoo!
Best burb.
Best herb. Best supporting.
Honestly, yeah.
He was honestly kind of a goat during
We put the dog up
During
there. We
elements.
put the duck up there as well.
Quack.
Listen, I must speak in the name of my people.
Had to be done.
Yeah.
I believe this is.
Fishman pirate.
Oh yeah, no.
Council
Opponent's
Gubba.
forgettable.
I mean, is this one you want to put, like, in genuine annoyance or what?
He's not even relevant enough to go there. This is Kashigami. This is the snake god that no one kills, I believe.
So he gets job down.
Yeah.
Pointless, forgettable or mediocre?
He does have a very memorable appearance. It's just he jobs immediately. So yeah, aggressively mediocre.
I'd say mediocre then, yeah.
Oh yes, Kashi. Kashi's great.
Kashi? Oh, Kashi.
Who did?
Yeah, Kashi.
One of the two giants that guarded the front gates of Ennie's lobby.
Yeah, their whole bit with Usopp was really good. Plus, apparently, they, after the post-Ennie's lobby arc, they went searching for Dorian Bragi. So that was neat.
And found their way there, apparently.
Yeah,
So good
they're
for
all
them.
back in
They're
Elbaf
banging,
now.
right?
Yeah.
What was that?
They're banging, right?
Why do you ask that every single time?
Because it's a genuine question.
I don't know.
Well,
Anyway,
Mel said yes.
Stab with no
You
substance
wanna
or
say-
fun but irrelevant?
Fun but irrelevant, I'd say. Because they have a bit more substance to their character than the tier below that.
Kawamatsu.
Kawamatsu is a genuine contender for best supporting, I think.
He is a kappa.
He is a kappa, yes.
And we
he's just-
know that they're into butt stuff and also drugs. So that does...
That's a callback.
Look, we cut our teeth on butt stuff drugs.
The fact
Never
that that
forget
was,
to read.
the fact that that was on the first season we did fucking FMK.
Yes.
That was just wild.
It is wild. But yeah, honestly, like, either relevant and likable or best supporting. Maybe relevant and likable, actually.
I think so.
I don't think he has quite the big role that Denjiro does.
Yeah.
But he's still a very fun character.
I would probably put him on the level of Hyogoro.
Kyogre. Yeah. Yeah. Kawamatsu's story is very good, though.
It is.
Usopp's, not crush.
I mean, I think, yeah, we all know what's happening there.
I mean,
Magic
One
Bow
Piece
Wow.
live action just removed the ambiguity entirely. Which again,
Yeah.
look, they made Usopp too cool. It's not okay.
Honestly, like, that is a consequence of it being there. Yeah.
I think they just about managed to walk that line of Usopp being cool or Usopp trying and failing to be cool.
Yeah, they did. But yeah, I'd say relevant and likable, probably. She's not, like, super story prominent to go higher, but she's relevant enough to earn that.
Keith? Monkey Mink?
Who that is?
Nekamamushi side?
Yeah.
Or is no?
He doesn't really do much.
Yeah.
His design isn't, like, super standoutish like some of the other minks.
He looks like he just looks like a guy.
He's a monkey.
Yeah.
He's a monkey in a
just
suit.
guy.
He's a monkey in a suit. I'm giving him style but no substance.
Fair enough. Kelly Funk.
Kelly Funk.
He's the dude with the worst devil fruit in the series. That isn't a smile.
So bad.
The jacket fruit is literally the most dumbass fruit in the series, I think.
The only thing that could save it is if it didn't require consent.
Unfortunately, it does require consent, which is not something you would hear me say.
Yeah. Where did we put Bobby?
Bobby went higher than Kelly because he doesn't have the dumbass devil fruit that is absolute shit.
Fair. Where did Bobby go?
It was aggressively mediocre.
Oh, I was gonna put him in aggressively mediocre, to be honest.
I think he should go lower because that's a terrible devil fruit.
Pointless then?
No, he is very memorable because of the terrible devil fruits. Genuine annoyance. Actually, yeah, aggressive mediocre should work.
No, to be fair, it's pointless and or forgettable. It's not both necessarily. You can be pointless and be put in there.
Well, he does also try to betray Luffy at some point, I'm pretty sure.
What I'm hearing is he's
never on Luffy's side, is the thing.
He's got a shitty devil fruit and tried to betray the main character, so I feel like genuine annoyance works.
Yeah. No, genuine annoyance is like... That's the play here.
This is another...
This is a foxy dude. Oh yeah, Kiba Geru. He gets a lot more stuff in filler, but like, yeah, he is utterly forgettable.
Kibin.
Who is this bastard?
Marineford. He did nothing.
Well, that's unforgettable then.
Is this Kiev?
I believe so. Yes, he is one of the Frankie family.
Yeah.
Not one of the more relevant ones, though.
Yeah, no, he's Kib. Is he Kibin?
This guy's Kiev. Yeah.
Oh, Kiev, sorry, not Kibin. Kiev. I think so, but yeah.
He's not particularly memorable.
Kiku.
Oda was so based for writing Kiku.
Kiku is great. I'm just sad that it is an achievement. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I agree with you on the one hand, but on the other hand, like, the writing around here is so nice and nuanced.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I genuinely think that Oda did a good job with writing her.
He absolutely did, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if we could put her in best supporting, but definitely fun and relevant and likable at the very least.
Yeah. I don't think she necessarily did enough to get in best supporting.
That is true. I will say though, she is also badass for losing an arm and taking it like a champ and still fighting.
She's also a very fun character to play in Pyro Warriors 4.
Yeah, I saw you playing with her a little bit. She's really
honestly
cool.
Shocking that they even put her in Pirate Warriors 4.
DLC to be fair, but yes.
Look, Japan has a track record of these things.
Fair.
Killer. Honestly, I think Killer is more likable than Kid.
Killer is more likable than Kid, but he's kind of just dragged down by the just general mehness of his lover.
I mean, look, I'll leave it up to y'all. Where do you want to put him?
I'd say relevant and likable. Just to put him above his captain, which would probably annoy Kid.
It probably would annoy Kid. So, where did you say?
Relevant and likable.
Relevant and
Like, he genuinely goes through some really awful shit. And just fight against Hawkins is pretty cool.
Yeah. He did his best to save fucking kid from his idiocy.
Yes, he did.
Kinderella.
Kinderella, aka Wapple's wife, aka the woman with the worst. Actually, no, she married into money.
Yeah, no, like
She married into
honestly,
money.
I can
We'll give her that.
I can respect the hustle.
I mean,
She's not super relevant though.
I still think that, but yeah.
I can respect the hustle, but okay, Kinemon. I think he does deserve best supporting.
No, because he's a bit of a sex pest, and that
He's not
disqualifies him.
How many
as bad
characters?
as Momo.
How many characters in fucking One Piece aren't?
Not
of the
in
main
the same
cast.
degree.
Most of the main cast.
Boy,
But
I'm not
Fuzzy,
looking forward to getting
counterpoint,
fucking.
all of his stuff during the raid, including where he accidentally saves the day by getting the coordinates wrong, and just running with it, saying, I meant to do that.
Once again, I respect the hustle, but at the same time, that was one of the most, that was the part of the series where I had to, probably in, the entire series, that was one of the places where I had to suspend my disbelief the hardest. Generally, One Piece is just very fun, and you can just ignore the nonsense. That one was difficult.
I can still buy it because it was Kinemon accidentally feeding the mole.
No, but even then, it's just like...
What do you think, Mel?
Uh,
I do think his good traits outweigh his dumbassery.
I'm willing to go best supporting.
I think he is the longest running supporting player in the series, outside of Law. In terms of, actual role in the story.
Kingbaum.
Fun but irrelevant? Or style but no substance?
Start with no substance.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
He's a giant tree.
He's a giant-ass tree. I don't know who this is.
Kinga, Whitebeard pirate.
Oh, this He-Man looking motherfucker.
King Do, Whitebeard pirate.
Oh boy. Are we just gonna put them all in there?
Yes, because I don't remember any of them.
The majority of them, yes.
Kinoko, prisoner on Impel Down, now member of the Buggy Pirates.
He's not one of the. He's not a buggy pirate that's particularly memorable. So yeah. Kiwi.
Yeah, Kiwi.
One of the Frankie family. One of the most prominent members of the Frankie family. I'd say fun but irrelevant.
Yeah.
None of the Frankie family are particularly memorable. Not memorable. None of them are particularly relevant on their own. It's more as a collective. Koala.
Cute as a
Koala's
fucking
really
button,
good character.
Cute as a fucking button koala, who is also a great fucking character.
Yeah.
And can kick ass.
Yeah.
Koala also is one of the most interesting characters in terms of nuanced plot development.
Yeah.
Because of
she
how
gets rescued by the Sun Pirates, and then she learns Fishman Karate.
No, but in how isn't Koala the person who has the conversation with Fisher Tiger where he's on a logical level, I understand that it's not your fault, but I can't not hate you for being human.
Yeah, she is.
She is the one who
really good stuff.
It's one of the most... Honestly, that is one of the single most, nuanced and emotionally resonant.
It's probably the best handling of fantasy racism I've ever seen.
Racism in general. You don't even need to put the fantasy modifier on it. That's just like one of it in terms of.
I don't think she's quite relevant enough to be best supporting, but she's definitely relevant and likable at the very least. Because like most of her like broader relevance comes from meta stuff or like broader like integration to the thematic core of the plot. She's still very pretty relevant character, but
like a fun character, but not as relevant as she serves to like sort of.
Now this could change depending on if the Revolutionary Army gets a stronger focus in the final saga.
She's also, shall we just,
Oh, she's got the same birthday as me.
Oh, that's neat.
Can we also just say that,
I mean, that pushes her up for me.
Okay. No.
Okay, fine. Really?
Okay.
Really?
Can I just say, can we just, like, pour one out for Koala, who is also a member of the, oh my god, I'm in love with a himbo who has no idea about anything.
Yes.
What is my life? Club.
Yep.
Yes. That's a lot of characters in this series, to be fair.
So who are we saying is a part of that? Koala, Toshigi definitely is.
Koala,
One who's simping for Zoro, yeah.
Toshigi, whoever you think she's simping for, be it Zoro or fucking Smoker.
No. There's like with Smoker, they have like a very clear. To me, at least, they have a very clear-cut sibling dynamic.
It's more Hina that Smoker gets teased with, I think, by Oda.
Yes. I think if anyone gets ship teased with Smoker, it's Hina.
Like he did that one cover page that's just them going on a date, basically. But yeah, oh, Kobe. Now, Fuzzy, I know you have a strong hate boner for him, but I don't agree with it.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna have a fight on our hands here.
I think he's best supporting just because he's like one of the strongest elements of the Marine subplot in the series.
I will accept a lot of things. I will not accept Kobe in best supporting. Too high.
What do you think, Mil?
Honestly, I think if I'm just gonna do that, by the way, because I'm assuming that Sukiyaki's double.
Yeah, that's Sukiyaki.
Yeah. I think if he'd gotten the same level of focus throughout that he got in the live action, I probably could put him in best supporting.
You think he belongs in relevance and likable instead?
Yeah, he is very much the hero of his own story, and that story is not the focus of One Piece.
He's the hero of his own story, and I just don't like his story as much as I like the other story. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Komane.
Oh, that's that one princess who beats up the pirates who kidnapped her, right?
Yes.
Pretty neat. At the same time, I'm pretty sure she's dead because Imu nuked her kingdom.
No, put in prison.
No, she got jailed in her kingdom, which got nuked by Imu.
Oh, in her prison. Oh, no, she's dead. She's very dead.
She's super dead.
Not only is she dead, she's also royalty, which, you know...
Look, royalty is a complicated thing in One Piece, because some royals are actually, like, treated
complicated.
as...
Because it's basically, even in text, it's basically established that the decent royals are decent in spite of being royalty, not...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are we putting her in pointless or star with no substance?
What do you think, Fuzzy? Is she memorable enough to deserve that?
I think she has a bit more style than the average person, just because she, like, can beat people's asses. That's just
She did beat the shit out of a bunch of kidnappers, so that's pretty neat. This is one of the Punk Hazard kits.
Combo. Didn't we say we're putting all those in aggressively mediocre?
For lack of a better position,
I believe
yes.
we made the aggressively mediocre tier for those kids.
This guy is the captain, the guy in charge of the Marine base that Moda delivered to, I believe. Yeah. Kong.
Commander
He has a cool
chief.
name for a character who does absolutely fuck all of the story proper.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, yeah.
He's like super relevant in the overall setting, but he has done nothing in the story.
So I think he needs to kind of go in the same general vicinity as the Five Elders.
The problem is we haven't seen him do anything. Literally, the only time we see him on screen is him talking with Sengoku about his resignation, and that's it.
It's just that... Well, no, he did show up recently.
He
told
talking
Garp to Garp.
He told Garp.
Yes, he was on the phone with Garp, being like, "Garp, get your lover in line." Your crush showed up on it to God Valley. That honestly, okay. Can I say this?
Mm.
That chapter made me feel better about Kobe.
Okay.
Would you? Do you know why?
No.
Because just there's something about how callous Garp was about the whole, hunting genocide for sport situation. Because he knew that was going down, and he was just making jokes about it, and I'm just like, this is a bit too much. I mean, no.
He can't really do anything directly about the world nobles.
No, he can do a lot of things. He just is he has chosen to walk the path where he is not doing the thing. But it's just it's just a bit the level of callousness on display there is just a bit too much for me to be able to reconcile. You know what I'm saying?
I can kind of get that. But yeah, Kong, I don't think he really has enough screen time to merit any of the high tiers. I'd say style but no substance, or fun but style but no substance, probably.
Sorry, I'm just...
Because he has a cool design.
Yeah. I mean,
I can buy that.
What jokes did Garp make?
Not jokes. He was very... Go ahead.
He was basically of the opinion, look, I told you not to do this thing, you did it anyways, I'm not gonna help the world nobles because they fucked around and found out. And he only goes to God Valley because he hears that Roger is also heading to God Valley. So it's less jokes and more like he's unwilling to do anything on the world nobles' behalf.
There was a specific line and phrasing that there was a specific line that I'll find it and I'll figure it out later. But
was it in the scan late? Was it in the scans or was it in the official?
Fuzzy.
I don't remember.
Officials.
Yeah,
but I don't read the officials for One Piece, so it was probably the scanlation. Look, there was some nuance
there's an argument to be made about Garp,
how it's translated as well. I'd say style but no substance for Kong because he has a neat design and his name is fucking Kong.
Alright.
What's the over under on him having a...
Look, if he has a giant gorilla devil fruit, I will laugh my ass off.
It'll be almost more funny if he doesn't.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, Oda would go for it. This guy is Cope, I believe, and he's a Frankie family member.
Yeah.
Cop.
Oh no, he's a cop. Basically, that chapter made me realize that Garp is a cop, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Kozuki Hiyori.
I'm going to abstain from this conversation because I can't. Again, this is just...
So I do think she should go fairly high just because she makes the best she can out of a very bad situation and works hard to,
No.
secure
I have
funds
no
for the
problem
rebellion.
I have no problem with Hiyori as a character. My problem is with Oda's handling of Hiyori as a character.
Yes.
My problem is not with her. My problem is with Oda.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, I think
it's a very real sort of situation that is just... I don't
have to get into it.
as well as they
We
could
don't have to get into it. Yeah, I think we can get to the end of the Ks before we end the stream. Yeah, Hiyori, I think, probably relevant and likable. Probably be the highest we could put her.
Yeah.
I would say she would not be out of place in Best Supporting just because of, she murked Orochi at the end.
Yeah, she nearly killed him. She almost did.
She set him on fire. That was, kind of metal.
Yeah. Also, she just straight up basically stripped him of his powers while he was trapped under rubble and was like, hey, you're gonna fucking die now.
Not only did she set him on fire, she also played a sick tune the entire time.
Yep.
She literally did the soundtrack for the raid.
Mm-hmm.
Which is...
That's so funny to me.
It's very cool.
So, are we gonna relevant and likable or best supporting?
Relevant and likable, I think, for now. We can adjust later.
Again, we can put her high in relevant and likable when the time comes.
Yeah. Where did you toss Momo?
Genuine annoyance.
Yes,
There.
because that is where he deserves to be.
He is lucky he's not in Absalom.
Yeah, he has enough character development to pull him out of Absalom. Odin. Odin is a really good character. His flashback is a bit too long, but goddamn.
His flashback... Okay, there was the one throwaway line in his flashback where it was implied a lot of sexual intercourse with dubious consent. It was a throwaway and it was meant as a joke, but it just kind of
second-hand
gave me
rumor,
the ick.
so
You know what I'm saying?
this is second-hand that we are hearing.
That is true. Yes, that is
And
also
it's someone trying to paint Odin as a delinquent to his father.
I mean,
he's basically saying Odin has been a troublemaker his own life. Here's his rap sheet, basically.
I mean, he was a delinquent. But yes,
no,
okay.
But there is also just the whole thing of it definitely being exaggerated to some degree. I do think he's best supporting, if nothing else, because he is just one of the most important characters in the setting, while just being a very fun personality. Also, just him trying to fight Roger and getting his ass beat was just so funny.
Yeah, no, that's a good scene.
He just kept going back for more.
Yeah. I also just
He
love
lost every single time, and he just kept going back for more every single time.
I also just love that Roger is really, Zaman, I don't want you to get hurt. I'll take this one.
Yeah.
So best supporting?
Best supporting.
By necessity, almost, right? Because
Okay, so Toki. I feel like Toki is probably the member of the Kozuki clan that gets the most underused by Oda. Because her power is just so
that's kind of
for
by
exploration.
design. If he didn't underuse her, there's she's a look. Anytime you involve time travel, even if it's literally just in this way where it's just moving forward, even then it's like
it's a dangerous thing to play with unless you're writing a time travel story deliberately. Yeah, and even then, it's a very tricky device for sure.
So yeah, it's very much the fact that he managed to pull it off in a decently satisfactory fashion is again credit to Oda, but like yeah, it could have gone very wrong. So it's probably a good thing he did not have her have as much. So am I
I'd say relevant and likable for her. I just wish that Oda had explored like her roots like in the past a little bit more.
No, I think that's too relevant to the Void Century because she's from the Void Century. She was there. Like it's
maybe
like
maybe he is holding off on saying more about her.
Definitely holding off because like he doesn't want to blow his Void Century load for a while. He's been saving that load for like.
He's been teasing that so much. He is edging us.
My brother in Christ, he's been writing the same series for 26 years. Of course he's edging us. Not only is he edging us, we let him, and we like it.
Have we had Krieg on this list?
Huh?
Krieg, we did Dawn Krieg. He was put under Dawn Krieg.
Ah, yes.
Where did we put him?
Genuine Annoyance.
Huh?
He did use mustard gas.
Oh, there he is. Oh, okay. I completely missed him.
This may be a controversial opinion. Chemical warfare is a bad thing. Who knew?
Okay, this is oh, they're listed up here despite it being Shimotsuki being their surnames.
Right.
Koshiro, who is Zoro's master.
Zoro's master and also his like uncle or something.
They're related somehow.
They're related somehow. It wouldn't be. You know what? It wouldn't be Japan if Zoro's love interest wasn't also related to him somehow.
I'm pretty sure she's like his second or third cousin or something.
No, he's. Yes. Something like that.
They're all descended from the Shimotsuki clan.
Fun but irrelevant, or relevant but likable?
He's only barely relevant, honestly. I'd say fun but irrelevant.
Feel about the fact that Zoro's like entire family tree was just revealed casually in an SBS.
That is a bit disappointing, if I'm being honest.
I think, do you know what happened? I bet you he wanted to actually make it a whole thing, but he just couldn't find the time.
Yeah,
Wano
I
was
think
already
so.
Wano was super long, so I don't blame Oda for, like, deciding,
He definitely hinted at it in Wano proper, but I think he just came to the realization.
Yeah, because of Zoro's resemblance to both Ushimaru and Ryuma.
Yes.
Yeah. I think the issue is Zoro's not the kind of character to care, so it's kind of hard to make him interested in his own lineage.
He's the kind of character to care, but like people around him care.
But they also have a lot more going on.
That's enough. Yeah.
Zoro's the kind of person where he doesn't remember his own birthday, but he still gets a party thrown by the other Straw Hats every single year.
Yeah.
So, do we want to put Kuina in relevant and likable just because of, like, the overwhelming tragedy that is her short life?
And also, the fact that she's, like, really cool!
She is really cool.
In the short amount of time. Can we not remember that Zoro has lost to two people on screen?
Kuina and Mihawk,
Yeah.
Literally, those are the only two fights he's lost on screen.
At least the only two that weren't, like, didn't involve, like, a lot of outside circumstances, yeah. Like, everything else is, like...
situations.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Because even the Humandrels, I'm pretty sure they ganged up on him.
Yeah.
Kumashi. Perona's bear zombie.
Yeah.
Look, adorable. I also think Perona's pretty adorable. That said, this creature's existence is pain.
How so?
There's an actual. That's not just a stuffy. There's like an actual person in there
Oh yeah.
that is forced to be a child's plaything.
Yeah. This is
It's
known.
like very like.
It's more than a little
Think
disturbing,
about it.
yeah.
This is a little more. It's like a little bit disturbing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
Like just like a little bit.
Where did you put him?
Pointless and forgettable.
Ah,
I mean, we
It's
can
not
put him.
great.
We can put him in style but no substance, but
I'd say so. Yeah, he has a memorable design, if nothing else, and like there's a lot of implied backstory with him and Perona. Kumadori.
you're not gonna convince me that he's anything but mediocre.
I'm not
He
going to try.
is
Kumadori
mediocre.
is.
But he's got a cool gimmick. You don't see the opera gimmick very often.
The Kabuki gimmick, you mean?
The kabuki.
Kabuki.
But
Kabuki. Eh.
who's being a weeb? Who's being a weeb now?
Kabuki is a specific form of Japanese theater. Like, there are multiple forms of Japanese theater. Kabuki is just the one that's most famous outside of Japan for being Japanese.
Which is funny because it has its roots in Chinese theater.
Yeah. We discussed Kabuki theater at one point during one of the Persona 5 streams.
Hmm.
And how its origins are very different from what the art style became.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not putting
Yeah,
him any higher than aggressively mediocre.
No, I'm fine with that.
His design is cool, but like not cool enough to make up for what he is.
No.
Oh, the Kung Fu Dugongs. Love those.
Ah, okay.
They are best supporting.
No. Fun
No.
but irrelevant.
Yes. They're very fun, to be fair.
They are very fun, but they are not relevant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this fucker.
Kuni.
What's his name?
Another member of the Kyoshiro family.
Okay, so Pointless and Forgettable.
Kureha.
Ah,
Oh,
yes,
Kureha.
Jamie Lee Curtis mode. Let's go Jamie Lee Curtis mode in this.
Yeah.
Dude, if they don't cast Jamie Lee Curtis somehow for her, that is like failing a layup.
Again,
At this point, I feel like
She
she'd
would-
do it for like not
she
maybe not.
offered.
Yeah, maybe not quite for free, but you know,
She'd do it for pennies.
yeah. Do it for far less than she does most jobs.
Yeah. No, she would do it in a heartbeat.
So yeah, if they don't get her, it's kind of a fucking it's a fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah, where do we want to put her?
Relevant and likable?
Yeah,
I'd say so.
I mean, she is Chopper's mother.
Yes.
Oh, okay. She's another reason why life expectancy in One Piece is just very strange. Because isn't she like 146 years old?
140 almost
after
exactly.
After the time skip, yes.
I would have said the average life expectancy in the One Piece world for like humans is about 140.
Really?
Well, not average. I think it's like more like upper end life expectancy. It's like, yeah, she's up there, but she seriously skews the life expectancy.
No. That's why I'm like, what? What is your deal?
Do you want to hear her secrets to living a long life?
Is it... Well, all I know is that she needs to lay off the bug juice because it's loaded with sugar.
Yes.
Kumarimo.
Oh my god. Just absolutely.
Pointless or mediocre?
I'd say mediocre.
Why not both?
Because we can't split him into two like Solomon.
Is that
The whole point of
the point that Solomon didn't do that?
Yeah, I was gonna say that was the point, was that he didn't do that. He just threatened to do that.
Whatever, fuck you. I've read the fucking
Very-
Bible.
Say what you really think, Mel. Gosh.
Kurobi.
Ruby. Do you want to put him in aggressively mediocre as well?
Listen,
He's kind of better in the live action, but because Hachi isn't there, it means he has to 2v1 Zoro and Sanji and actually does a good job.
On the one hand, yes. On the other hand, he still, like, gets his ass beat.
also remember when we were wondering how they were going to handle Hachi in the live action?
And
The
they just
answer
didn't.
Not
was
until they
just
get
excluding him.
not until they get more budget,
They already had a shitload of budget as the thing.
and they still
but they
could
also
do.
have the, no. They have the advantage of knowing that because he's going to be relevant later, they don't need to have him carry the baggage of the Nami incident.
That is true. They did take that angle.
So Kurobi aggressively mediocre then.
Yeah.
Fuzzy, you agree?
Look, you know that from if it were me, I would put a lot of these people in aggressively mediocre, including the ones we
much
put in
harsher
other
critic than
categories.
either of us.
Captain Kuro.
Yes, Kuro.
You know what? Captain Kuro is probably the most quintessential example of Luffy's Fool Mercy gimmick. In the sense that he just kind of stopped existing.
He wanted to live a quiet life, but he wanted to do it by murdering someone, so...
Yeah, so it's just like he just kind of noped out of existence. He hasn't even gotten a cover story.
I'm
He has
pretty sure-
literally, I think he might be the only character in the series who has not even been mentioned since his arc. He just it's as if he was just erased.
Yep.
Now this is a much more difficult character to address.
Oh,
Tanjiro.
boy.
How do you guys feel?
Love to hate, actually. I do feel like Conjuro is very well handled as a villain, just by virtue of making him legitimately a loathsome asshole.
But at the same time, there
like
is
a sympathetic
certain...
backstory.
No, doesn't he have a somewhat sympathetic backstory in that he's literally, bred for this?
No, he wasn't bred for it. He was just, minding his own business, and his family was murdered because of prejudice.
Huh.
Which, again, that's a sympathetic backstory, honestly.
It's what they, Okay. This is gonna... yes, I'm going there. His backstory is what they meant Doffy and Corazone's backstory to be. But failed. Because the world nobles are inherently cannot garner any form of sympathy by existing.
Where would you put him then, Fuzzy?
He's more pathetic than hateable, I think.
So relevant and villainous?
Yeah, because I think he's just not... He's not likable enough. For me personally.
Mm.
Okay, Kurozumi Orochi is next.
Absolutely.
Honestly, I think Orochi is one of Oda's best crafted hate sinks.
Yeah, but he just, like, he's not likable enough to be in love to hate. That's just
Fair
my
enough, I suppose. What do you think, Mil?
Yeah, I don't think he's love to hate. I don't think he's quite Absalom.
He is
Why so?
a very pathetic existence, though.
Yeah, he's kind of too pathetic to be Absalom.
We could put him in relevant and villainous.
Yeah, that's
But-
honestly where I'd put him.
Wow, so he's too pathetic to even be in, like, one of the major tiers. That is actually, like, there's
Yeah.
something poetic about that.
I mean, we could put him aggressively mediocre, I guess, but he is good at
He's too
being a
well written
hate
for that.
Yeah.
No, he's too well written for that. Kuzan. God.
Or Aokiji in his
Yes.
official role.
We need to put him in controversial until, like, there's a resolution to the latest arc, because whether or not he is undercover is going to change everything
Yeah,
about how.
I think
Yeah,
so.
that is the thing. Like,
Because if he is not undercover, then he's just kind of a dick. Because he just like, we get that he got
him
passed up,
abandoning the world government because they're all full of shit, but like
but there were so many better people to join than frickin'
Blackbeard, yeah.
Blackbeard.
Hell,
Is
Shanks
there-
was a good option.
Yes, if his whole deal is that he became a pirate because he resents the world government, that's honestly base.
Yes.
But if he did that and then he joined Blackbeard, of all people, that's like
Like, I can
there's
see him
very few
legitimately
factions
working.
that's like literally the only thing he could have done worse than the world government is Blackbeard.
Yes.
To be fair, though, it does seem like, is it not something of a coincidence that he just happens to be in this bar for Blackbeard to
Yeah.
find him?
Oh,
No,
absolutely.
there's definitely the problem is that there's enough evidence either way. So it could go either way, and that's why I'm just kind of like, one moment, please. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I do think that it's, or at least I hope that he is undercover. But I do agree we have to wait until it's confirmed to really say whether he's a fucking.
Yeah, because like there are two ways this character can go, depending on if he is or is not undercover.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they're such different readings and writings of the character that I don't even know where to begin
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
before we have confirmation. So yes, put him in controversial because
Yeah.
that's like
No, I've done it.
Oh, Kairos. If the fight around Diamante was written better, I would say he was a good candidate for best supporting, but as it is, I don't think so.
he's a very good character for a lot of reasons. I just don't know if he's like. Okay, this is gonna sound a bit mean.
Oh,
I don't really
You're
know
gonna
if
start
they're
being mean
necessary.
now. You're gonna start being mean now,
Oh,
Fuzzy.
just now. Just now.
Look, I have a niche on this podcast because y'all are too nice.
Yeah,
okay?
no, fair. We need you to be the cruel one. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just okay, here's the thing. He kind of doesn't need to exist. Like, there's a lot of overlap between him and like a lot Riku and a lot of other characters, and I'm just like,
I suppose. On the other hand, it is really awesome to see like a handicapped dude just absolutely wrecking shit with one leg.
Yes, it is. That is absolutely the case. But
I'd say relevant and likable, but I don't think we could put him higher than that. Like
more
I
or
don't
less,
think
yeah.
there's no real justification. All right, do you want to start the L's before we?
No, I
end?
think we call it.
This is a
We've been
good
going
ending.
for a long time.
We've been going for just over 2 hours, so I
Yeah.
think this is a good ending point.
Yeah.
And we ended with the end of a letter, so that's nice. And we're starting next time with Laboon.
We still have... Oh, boy.
Half the list, basically. Maybe more.
I'm not looking forward to when we reach this man.
Oh boy, I think I know which tier we're gonna put him in.
This is gonna be the single most. If anyone who watches the VOD of this, because let's be real, no one's gonna be watching it live. That's going to be the single most. Look,
Contentious.
It's engagement.
Yes. But
yes.
anyways, that is all for this stream.
thank you everyone for joining us.
We will be
So tomorrow,
things.
we'll be back tomorrow, probably finishing off On Guard. Tuesday and Thursday will probably be gaming stuff. We'll have to talk about what exactly we're doing. And then next Saturday is the Anime of 2023 stream.
Yep.
also keep looking out for some hints that we will be dropping as to an exciting new project that we will be tackling in the year of our Lord 2024.
Indeed.
That is a while away, though. But you can always keep up with us if you follow us here on Twitch, as Heated Mind did, so thank you very much for that. You can also find the archives on YouTube, as long as you do all that YouTube stuff. Jack?
Like and subscribe if you have not already. Don't forget to leave a comment down below and press that bell icon to get notifications when we upload a new video.
And otherwise, hopefully we will see you tomorrow for some more swashbuckling action in On Guard. Good night.
Bye bye.